I'm trying to see where I'm going. Okay, I think we are good. I think we're live. No? There we go. We're live. We are rolling. Let me merge over here real quick. All right, there we go. What is up, everybody? Maj here, live with you on this beautiful day, early in the morning. And this is episode, I believe it's 26 or maybe 27.
In 1.5 miles, take it.
And then the service went out, so I was like, dang, now I gotta start over. Gotta love it. On this episode, on this series, I share with you the journey of scaling up business, cleaning business to be exactly accurate, to 7 figures. And so far, we've been doing pretty good. Definitely not hitting the milestones that I thought I would be hitting. Definitely need to be picking it up more. We've increased the job ticket to, I was checking it last night, I think it was about 420 to 450 average job ticket size. We need to be at least around $2,000. So definitely need to increase that. I believe I'll be increasing that by reaching out to clients that have deeper pockets, really. Just changing our target demographic that we're targeting, and that's going to be high-end realtors, property owners, property managers, commercial clients that are going to be hospitality industry, banks. There's going to be another one, dentist office, things like that. Eye doctors, people that are in a profession where you have to have a cleanly environment, or at least they care about what their space looks like. That's
in half a mile, take exit.
What we're going to be going into with retargeting our clients, especially given that we're halfway through the year. I love doing these videos because it helps keep me on track. If you're a business owner, or if you're just an individual where you just see one thing and you go to that new thing.
Take exit 216.
You go to that new thing, you see another thing, keep going, switching, hopscotch in and out, left and right, up and down, every type of way. This is a really good way to
continue on I-76 West for 5.
The right course is documenting the journey. So if you have a journey of whatever, I know we're all on a journey, just document it. I tell you, it's going to, believe me when I tell you this, it's going to be the best thing that you can do for yourself and other people, because you're able to follow yourself, you're able to hold yourself accountable, and you're also able to see the growth. And that's one of the biggest things that I feel like we're not giving ourselves, is that grace when seeing the growth that we've gone through. I was just reflecting just yesterday about how I've been progressing throughout this journey of becoming me. And everyone's becoming the best version of themselves, I believe. It's just a matter of, if you're waking up and getting up out of your bed and choosing not to fall asleep and hit the snooze button, you're improving yourself. It starts that easy. It's really that basic. And give yourself some credit for showing up today, right? So document your journey, guys. Me saying that in general, I want to let you know where I've been for this, going into the 7th month of the year, into July. Exciting news, we actually passed our revenue goal for the whole month. Last year, we hit about, I think it was 31 or 32,000. This year, I'm going to share with you actually at the end. I want to share with you at the end. Drop in the comments below. Let me know what you think we earned in revenue as we smashed through it. One of the biggest proponents for breaking through that revenue barrier of 32,000 from last year is going to be, one, we started teaming up with more people in the cleaning space, becoming friendly with them and offering value to them. That value is generating cash flow for their business, right? Referring customers over to them, engaging with them. That's going to be a big thing during this whole journey that I noticed. If I'm looking to amplify our income and our revenue, we have to amplify the amount of impact that we have on the individuals in our industry. No matter what industry you're in, no matter what team you're a part of, If you're able to amplify the amount of value that you can offer to somebody else, that's going to be immense to your growth in yourself. And that's why I believe we're able to get to where we are right now. And alhamdulillah, I'm so grateful for being a part of this journey in itself, right? So remember to like, share, subscribe, please. Please, 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 helps out the channel. Let me know where you're coming in live from as well, right? So that has been a big, huge factor of adding to our growth and success. This time in June into July. This month in July, what I'm really planning on doing is just that, is doubling down on our communication, stepping out of the field, freeing myself up from the day-to-day activities on the technical side. I know it's going to be very, very busy, especially after this 4th of July weekend. A lot of people are wanting their stuffs cleaned. Holidays, people want their stuff cleaned in the holidays all the time, no matter what holiday it is. Mother's Day, Mother's Day, Father's Day, they want it cleaned, right? And it's a good thing to run those specials. We haven't got that many specials signups on those yet, so that's something that's going to be huge once we add that and really refine that marketing aspect, is marketing on those holidays. We have taken a swing at that for the first time, and I can tell that one's going to be of awesome value to the clients that we currently have, as well as the past clients. Number two, the second one that's going to be really offering us value to breaking towards that 7-figure mark is retargeting our clients. I have finally got to the point where I have a CRM, Go High Level. I used it for my real estate business, but now that I'm shifting and focusing on my cleaning business in general and just that, I'm noticing that the amount of value that I can get, or the amount of customization and workflows that I can get from Go High Level and applying it to my cleaning business has been key. We do use House Call Pro as well, which is another CRM, but we focus on House Call Pro being a scheduler and really focusing on that scheduling side, because I noticed that Go High Level doesn't really have a robust scheduling system. It does integrate with other calendars like Google Calendar and things like that, but for myself, I don't really check Google Calendar, to be honest with you. I don't know about you guys. Do you check your Google Calendar? I used to check it, but then it just started becoming one of those things where it's just an unnecessary task for me. So if I can just check something where it has my jobs, where it's just there and that's it, that's where I'm gonna go to. If it's Google Calendar where I have, different tasks that are included, whether it be like, family things, scheduling meals for my fitness, scheduling spirituality, prayers, scheduling meals. If you're a individual that is conscious and really diving deep into your life, you're going to have other schedules outside of just the work schedule. Don't get me wrong, I can share that with you as to how I'm scheduling my life, especially being a business owner that's stepping away from the technical side of it, from being a self-employed individual to becoming a business owner and just solely focusing on that, and how I'm able to live a healthy lifestyle, A, B, be able to self-develop myself with speaking skills, networking skills, learning about real estate, learning about things that are going to amplify your wealth. That's one of those things that if you're really evolving and growing as an individual in this community, in your community, this is something that you're going to need to know how to do. Let me know if you would like to do that. I can share that with you as well. Just let me know in the comments. Excuse me. So, back to the topic of going about this journey of the 7-figure mark, networking with people, offering value, and really targeting the right clients. That's another thing that we'd mentioned on number 1. What are we on? I think we're on number 3. The third thing that I'm going to be doing, and this will be the last one that I'll share with you, where I'm at with the revenue new record that we hit this summer. I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful to have amazing clients in my life. amazing people in my life that allow us to succeed. And that's real. That's real. No matter what you're going through, keep going. If you're experiencing hardship, keep going through that hardship. If you're experiencing an incredible high, keep riding that incredible high. You know, there's going to be so much up and downs that it's just silly to identify too much with one, but no matter where you're at, just be in that moment, right? So that brings me into number 3, and that is actually be present with your intention once you're starting a transaction and ending the transaction, from beginning to end. Be intentional. How does this apply to the cleaning business? How does that apply to any interaction in life? I believe in life, we are always having a transaction. I'm transacting with you. I'm sharing with you information. You're receiving the information. We're always interacting with people on a transactional base, but few and far between. None of us actually come from a place intentional from our hearts that's really from a place of serving and giving to the max capacity that we can have to offer. This last month has been one of those months where I had many people question the price of my service. The things that brought the question that they asked, which was, oh, wow, why is it so expensive? Or I noticed your price was this way when another person's price is this way. I'm really hesitant as to why to pull the trigger. When a customer or client, or let's just say anybody in general, says something of that sort, I come back to my intention. I sit with myself, I'm saying, why am I even offering this service to this person? And that's the biggest question that you have to ask yourself. Because if there's any type of resistance, and you're going to get in resistance, whether it's internally or externally, is your environment. A good example of an internal environment is, say, for example, this one customer calls me at 8 a.m. first thing when I wake up, and I give them my price. They say, wow, you're expensive. The next client that calls me at 8:30, soon right after, they're going to say the same thing. Or are they? I can get inside my head just because that first client told me my price is expensive, and I come to the next one, I'm thinking, okay, have they framed my mind now for the rest of the day that my price is too much? That example right there is an example of internal influence, or sorry, an external influence being greater than the internal influence. You need to be so involved in your inspiration, what inspires you to do what you do, and to be it in the most intentional way, that you know that is of the customer or the client or whoever you're transacting with, their higher good. It's for their better, it's for their greater good, right? And when a customer asks me that, or when they told me that, it's like, hey, your price is high, I tell them, well, okay, why are you trying to get this done? Asking them open-ended questions like, okay, how long has this been an issue for you? What do you plan to do about it if you don't book today? These are going to be great questions that you can ask, open-ended questions that get to the bottom of what your client, your other individual, is looking to seek. Because once you're able to get their true intention,
in 2 miles,
you
use
can
any
pivot your intention so that they can see it. What do I mean by this? You can shift your intention. Let's say that my intention in the cleaning space is to offer plant-based, which it is, plant-based, natural and organic cleaning solutions to high net worth individuals that are busy spending time with their family, busy spending time in their work, growing their business, busy in meetings. Those are the type of people that we're targeting. If I'm able to talk to someone and say like, hey, look, let's just get this cleaning service out of your way because you got a busy schedule, you got little Timmy, what do you got going today? You got little Timmy that you got to take to soccer practice, and I want to be able to take this off your plate. Why not just get it out of the way and let's get you booked right now so it can be off your mind? Boom. Then they're thinking, oh, wow, this individual really is going to solve this problem for me. They're going to offer that value because it was a thorn in my side having to book this cleaning company. I don't want to have to call 3, 5, 10 cleaning companies. I want to be able to just reach out to one that offers all these services, and boom, I'm ready to go. That is an example of A, being intentional internally, knowing the value that I have to offer. B, knowing my environment, knowing my target audience, knowing who's going to vibe with this. And let's just say the extra thing is the gap between the two of those, knowing how to share that message of what I have to offer to who's on the other end and who's going to be receiving my offer, right? So that's what I wanted to share with you during this live of episode number 26 or 27. I'm not really too sure. Next thing, last thing, remember, like, share, subscribe, all the good stuff. But the last thing I wanted to share with you is our goal that we actually surpassed. We wanted to surpass our $32,000 mark in revenue, and we already surpassed it of $39,000. And that's all in accounts that are collected. We still have about 10 grand in accounts.
In a quarter mile, use any.
And I'm extremely, extremely grateful for this. So happy to my team for all of this. And I just want to share those wins with you first. I think a good structure that I'm going to add.
Use any lane to take the.
This type of thing, for this type of video kind of backbone series is sharing with
Continue
you
on I-70 West.
Always sharing with you the wins, and then also the things that I'm going to be doing to, how do I say this? The things that I'm going to be working on improving. And one of those is going to be, repetitively implementing team culture to my team. And my team has been just myself for a long period of time. Now it's my wife. Now I have another employee and a few other subcontractors. And sharing my core principles with all of these individuals that I do business with is going to be a huge thing. And I'm going to share it with them at least on 80% of the interactions. I'm a huge practitioner of the 80-20 principle. If you don't know what it is, it's Pareto's principles. Essentially, you get 80% of the results by 20% of your actions. So just really focusing and harvesting those 20% action multipliers or levers that I can pull that get 80% of the results that I'm looking for. So that's going to be a huge thing that I'm going to be implementing it. And I'm just going to keep it to that one. It's just going to be that one. Right now I'm going to focus on the road, guys. Remember to like, share, subscribe. My content, MAJSAYY on the Instagram. Have a fantastic day. Maj Tune out of here on this episode, number 26 or 27 of Scaling My Cleaning Business to 7 Figures. Peace.